Hi, friends. I'm having a rough day today. So, I have such a double chin right now. I need to lose like 10 pounds. So my neck hurts because apparently once you're over 25, you switch your pillow because you think it'll be a good idea, and then your neck's thrown out for 2 days. Luckily, my doctor, she called me today because she was calling back for something unrelated. Like, I'm fine, healthy, and everything. But luckily, she called me, so I was able to ask her for some pain medication. So I got that. So my neck feels better than it did yesterday and this morning, because it was not fun at all. Should I put this over here? Is this better? No, that's far worse. Hi, Jeanette Microphone. I believe you're one of my my supporters on my Ko-fi. Hi, love you. Not just because you support me, just because I genuinely love you. Oh, I almost spilled drills. So right now I'm packing an order for Jaded Gem Shop, and I just didn't want to be alone. So I'm live. I'm live. But yeah, so my neck hurts. I'm a grumpy old lady. Oh, today, my students asked me how old I was because I don't remember what I said, but I think I said I was married. They're like, "You're married? Are you even old enough to be married?" I'm like, "So you think I'm old enough to be a substitute, but not old enough to be married?" So the kids, I told them, "Hey, yeah, I'm 27," and they were like, "What? I thought you were like 19." One person was like, "I thought you were 25," and somebody else was like, "I thought you were way younger than that." And I was just like, "What?" Well, why? And yeah, so work sucked today. Not because the kids were great as usual. Hopefully you can hear me fine. The kids were great. I love these kids so much. They were giving me a hard time because I don't get to stay in their classroom for more than the rest of this week. So they were like, "No, we're going to go revolt at the school. You have to stay our substitute. We like you. We want you to stay. We don't want the other person to come." But like, girl, don't even worry about it, Jeanette. You're fine. I've been getting orders, so you don't worry about it. I just wanted to be a nice place to buy drills in the U.S. For when you do have the extra money. Because trust me, I need to save some money too. I'm planning a wedding. I'm planning a house renovation, a move. So girl, I get it. Don't even worry about it. Like, I'm not. I got you. So right now I'm packing an order and I'm reorganizing how I'm doing my drills, because right now they are far too hard to pull out for orders. Hi, Blue Dream 106. Did I say hi to Sherry? Hi, Sherry. Sherry. Sorry. That's just what comes in my head, I guess. God do too. But yeah, my kids were laughing at me. Not my children, my students were laughing at me. Let me angle this down. That's not better. My boob is like out of my dress. Hi, oops. Can I exist without things being complicated, please? Hi, Kitty. I don't remember your name. God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know you told me it. And dang it. But I'm doing all right. My neck hurts, as the video title suggests. Mainly, I switched So I had been sleeping with the Squishmallow, and my neck was loving it. So I decided to transfer the fluff from a Squishmallow into this. My neck didn't like that, so my neck was thrown out yesterday, and today. And luckily, my doctor called because she had to give me results for a woman's exam I did. Came out perfect, great, happy about that. But luckily, she called because I was able to be like, please, my neck is thrown out. I'm an old woman now. I need pain medication. And she was like, okay. So I did get some medication today, and that helped a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. So, ooh, yes. This is 150 DMC 150 through, and I don't know yet, through something. You need 189 and 310. Oh, you need 189 bags of 310. Well, I do not have that many bags of 310. I should have, when I bought from my supplier, I should have bought extra bags of 5200 and 310, but my dumb logic was like, oh, they're going to have, everyone has tons of 310 and 5200 because of all the kits they've done. But no, not everybody is crazy and has a million kits with drills left over. Hello, Mackenzie. I'm gonna diamond paint later today. I have my drills. I have 2 drills and chills canvases that I'm working on right now. I'm sorting my organizing my drills for my drill business, Jaded Gem Shop, because I got a large order. Thank you, Jeff. I think his name was Jeff. Is your name Jeff? What in the heckins? Somebody just donated an awful lot of money. Oh, okay. I thought somebody donated that much money. I was like, what? No, somebody made a very large purchase, which I'm also grateful for. I don't know if they want me to say it, but if you're in here, Jennifer. Kissies for all my little babes. But the person who bought the first large order. Why am I so bad at this? Jeez. James. Why did I think his name was Frank or Jeff? I had a feeling you were going to hate it, but I can't help it. It's just in my head. It's ingrained. I must. Okay, I'll probably call you Kitty because I will forget. I used to live on a street called Maryland. Was it street or was it a lane? Wait. I think it was Maryland Way. Hi, Hazel Eyes. Here, let me see if I... Corny, do not bark, please. And and plus. Yes, I can make the chat big. Sorry, that was very... I'm sorry, Jeanette. I have so many acrylic drills, so like I totally feel you, but I can't throw them away because okay, ignore the mess you're about to see. But that is all the acrylic drills I have from when I was testing and doing. I was doing tests for I was doing tests when I was like opening my shop because I wanted to make sure I got acrylic drills, and so many drill suppliers lie about their drills and say that they're resin when they're not. And Rachel Ray just posted a video today on acrylic versus resin drills, and a couple of people sent it to me, and I was like, I don't know why. My anxiety brain is like, oh my god, she's gonna say that I am a fraud and I'm a terrible person or something. I don't even think I register on Rachel Ray's mind. I don't even think she knows who I am. I am in her Facebook group, but I don't think she even knows I exist. But I was like, so my paranoid brain was like, oh, that's it. This is it for me. She's gonna say she hates me and that I'm a fraud. So dang it, I knew that would happen. But I don't remember what I was talking about. Hi, Shay. Jeanette, send me the link to your shop. I'm sure it is perfect. And you're the one with the chain mail cover minders, yes? Because you better send me your shop because I need to purchase one because those look cool as heck. And also, Jeanette, drop your shop name in the chat so people can go check it out. Because I'm telling you, if I'm correct, and she is the one who makes the cover minders, you guys need to go look at her cover minders. They're so freaking cute. Ooh, Hazel Eyes, you should definitely send me a picture of your hair on Instagram if you have me on Instagram. I am obsessed with curly hair. And I don't know. I adore curly hair. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, how does that? I just need to make it functional. So I think I can do a stack of 3 colors. Yes. So, Blue Dreams. So if you want to take any cross stitch pattern and turn it into a diamond painting, first you need a canvas, like a sticky canvas, which you can get blank ones from Heaven and Earth Designs, and I think you can get the diamond dots blank ones, but those are made for round things. But crafting, if anybody with curly hair likes watching videos on curly hair, a lot of my old videos and old content, the reason why I have more subscribers, even though like I barely started doing diamond painting content recently, that's why I got an audience, because I did videos on curly hair. But then once I figured out like how my curly hair likes to be styled, I never wanted to make videos again because it'd be the same thing. After I figured out what I liked, I wasn't testing anything out anymore. 152, 153, 154. This should go a lot faster after this because I don't think I have to reshape it. Oh, but anyways, so how you convert a diamond painting to a or a cross stitch pattern to a diamond painting. So you get your canvas, then you have to, if your cross stitch pattern says how many stitches across and how many stitches down, you times those. Okay? And whatever it is times each other, that is the amount of drills you need. Well, Jeanette, I'm still, but if you're sending me that one, I'm still buying one from you. So suck it up. Diamonds and chains. Okay, I think she messaged me on Facebook, so I am going to go to Facebook real quick and drop the link to her shop. I never check Facebook anymore, I swear. Okay, if you're watching this in the replay, go check out Jeanette's shop. I just put it in the chat. Happy birthday, Basset Hound! Aw, Hazel, you're sweet. Thank you for thinking I'm a sweet person. I'm probably not. I'm probably a jerk. But I also have like severe imposter syndrome. So if you don't know what imposter syndrome is, like even when you're telling the truth about yourself, you feel like you're a fraud. You feel like you're lying. And I constantly feel like I'm lying. Like I know when I say things that I'm telling the truth because it's just true. It is what it is. Your girl constantly thinks she's a liar. Hey, Christopher, you're supposed to be the creepy uncle, not me. I'm not the one who lures people with candy. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Ruby. Ruby, what was your name again? I know it was something familiar. Something familiar. It was something familiar. Sorry, I don't know why. Ever since I started teaching classes, I sing nonstop because I'm like having to fumble and stuff while I like, because I'm doing virtual school right now, so I fumble and stuff while I'm like trying to share my screen, and I just start singing like, "Oh, let me do this." The kids think it's funny. The kids like me. They're so sweet. Like I have the best students in the world. I'm so sad that I only get them till Friday. So now I don't have a head cold. Now I have a strained neck because I switched the pillow I was using because apparently I'm at the age where you're not allowed to change anything about the way you sleep or else you're going to have a hurt neck. But my doctor gave me some pain medication that should work because Motrin wasn't working. And yeah. My Ted hair. They are not allowed to know about my channel. They did try and like stalk me on Instagram. I was like, no, you're not allowed to do that, because I don't know the like real rules or anything, but my supervisor for the district told us that like, no, you're not allowed to add anyone on social media, which makes sense, but like I don't think they'll find out that I have an Instagram because they don't like have me like for a long time or anything. But if they do, like one of them caught me diamond painting while I was in class because I mean I'm allowed to do that and it helps like with my ADHD so I can like focus on them. And I know that sounds like total BS, but like I really do focus better when I'm diamond painting. So when I was explaining things to them, I was diamond painting because it helps me focus. And then one of them was like, "Are you diamond painting?" And I was like, "What? Maybe." And then she's like, "Oh my God, my mom diamond paints. She loves it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna tell her. Maybe you guys can be friends. Maybe you guys can hang out." And it was so cute. And then like 4 kids were like, "Oh my God, my mom diamond paints." And I'm just like, so cute. For today, yes, Rebecca. I have so many Rebeccas in my family. I was like, I know it's a name that I am familiar with. Oh, red hair. But I'm teaching, I think they're 7th grade. Hold on, let me get another bag of drills. Annie, I am technically kitting up my shop because I am working on an order I got this morning, and I need a better system of getting my drills because I keep almost dropping drills, and I swear if they explode everywhere, I'm not wasting that money because I invested a decent amount into this. So they arrived to me from my supplier in big bags. So I'm just putting them in like storage bins. So but yeah, the kids are super sweet, and one of them, she was so sweet. She was like, "I'm gonna revolt. I'm gonna go complain to the school because you need to be our teacher for the rest of the year because I'm taking over for a class that my mom's been teaching because my mom's also a teacher. Well, she's a teacher, and I'm a substitute teacher. So thank you, Ruby. Thank you. So I asked the school that my mom was teaching at, because my mom just got a new job, if they wanted me to take over for her class, because, I know the information and stuff, because it's my mom, and it's an art class, so of course it's, like, great. I'm getting all phlegmy right now, so excuse me if I sound like I'm underwater. No, these are, per bag, these are 1,000 drills. I package, so, okay, this is from somebody's order that I'm kitting up, which I feel bad because my labels haven't come in yet. I don't know why they're taking so long, because, like, Amazon Prime, what are you doing? But, so I'm weighing, and, because, like, the only way the supplier could send them were in these prepackaged bags, so then I just weigh them out with my scale. I really wish they just sent them in bags where I did scoops so I don't have to keep cutting and opening and everything, but 'tis what it is, tain't what it ain't. I think that head cold might have turned into like a mini sinus infection. Because my nose has been so stuffy all week. And I don't feel sick. It's just my nose and my palate. So this is why schools need to stay in lockdown so they don't get their teachers sick. Because I taught for a week in person and I'm already sick. My sister works at a daycare. She's in college to be a kindergarten teacher. And the little kids out of the blue come up and to her and say, "Hey, honey, my sis always tells me that story." Aw. I did special ed for a couple days, my first week teaching, and I really like mild to mod because that's mostly like, kids who have like undiagnosed behavioral issues, which is dyslexia, autism, ADHD, and I might have dyslexia. I haven't been diagnosed for sure yet, but I don't really feel like there's a need for me to get a diagnosis on that now. So it's like, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. That's whatever. But most of the kids in mild to mod are autistic and ADHD and dyslexia, things like that, where they're labeled as behavioral problems, but they're great kids. I was not very good at mild to severe, just because I'm very petite, and some of those kids were just bigger than me, and I couldn't, if they were trying to hurt themselves or if they were trying to stuff, I wasn't able to help them. So I don't think I could do mod to severe, but I loved mild to mod because Also, so I have ADHD. I might have dyslexia, and then my husband's autistic. So, it's like I'm comfortable with these kids. Like, it just feels like, oh, this is, what I'm used to. And apparently, so when I was teaching the special ed class, the mild to mod, for a couple days, 3 students who they said were completely nonverbal, did not say words or said one word, spoke to me in full sentences. So I don't know if, like, yes, I can share my shop link. But I need to redo my shop. I'm not very good at setting it up, but I mean, it works. I've got orders, so I know it works. But they were so sweet, and they talked to me because one kid was crying, and they were like, "Oh, he's just a crier," and I was just like, "Well, I mean, like, I'm still gonna ask him what's wrong and see if I can, like, help." And he told me there's too much noise. There's too much noise, and I was like, "Okay." And then I told them, they're like, "He didn't talk to you," and I'm like, "He told me there's too much noise. It's too loud," and they were like, "He doesn't talk," and I'm just like, well, he does. And then there was another little girl. She was so sweet. She was so cute. I would, like, I am not somebody who can diagnose anybody, but she reminds me a lot of my brother when he was young. And my brother's autistic, for those of you who don't know. And she reminds me so much of him. And she just wanted to hold my hand and walk me around the classroom. And then she talked to me, and she was, like, just telling me little things, like, just very quietly. And then I was, like, talking to the other teachers, like, when we were on break, and they were like, "She doesn't talk." And I'm just like, why are all these children who you say don't talk to me? Okay, and I shared my link. You were in BIP in middle school? What is BIP? But so I really love mild to mod special ed, but I don't know if I'd stay in it because I wouldn't be able to really use my like, degree. And, like, if I went to school, I might as well use that. But I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Like, say if I was offered the job, I'd do it. But I don't think I could do mod to severe, just purely because the fact that I'm, like, the size of an average 8-year-old. And I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but I just don't have the strength and the ability to help them in the way they would need. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I was like, maybe it's because I've been around, like, so I'm ADHD, so maybe that's why the ADHD kids are cool with me. Oh, that's weird. See, I was in the gifted and talented program because, and that's still technically special education, and I remember they treated us a lot differently, but, like, I don't remember a lot. I just remember doing a lot of extra testing. 55. Is there no? Yes, there is. 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. Okay. But my guess as to why the kids opened up to me was because, my brother's autistic, so I always talked to him when we were kids, and I always knew how to talk to him, even when other people didn't. And same with my sister. Like, we, you have that sibling bond. And then also my husband's autistic, or, like, I'm, like, 90% sure he's autistic, but he won't go get diagnosed because he doesn't believe in that. Just how he was raised. Hold on. I have to get another bag. I might as well get a few. So I'm guessing that it was... Wait. What is the smallest number? 165. The only good use I'm getting out of my old business cards is using them as, like, placeholders. 165. through. Don't know yet. But yeah, so I just assumed maybe that's why they talked to me, because like I just know. Well, and then one kid, he was so cute. He was like so upset because I had to walk him to the office, and I would suspect he has autism because, you know, I don't know. I've been around it a lot, so it's easier. I don't know if that makes sense to tell. But hold on, let me get my chart. Here is all of the drills I have. It's a list. Okay, there isn't very many 200s. Is there any? Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Now I feel like I'm in the class again, because like that's like literally the whole time. Can you guys hear me? Am I on mute? Am I on mute? I had a friend who was deaf and had little ears. Everybody loved him so much. He was a sweet soul. Well, in the 4th grade, a kid screamed in his ears and pushed him to the... No, that's so horrible. In kindergarten, I had a friend who, she had a, I don't remember what it's called, but she had to breathe through like a little tube in her neck, and nobody would talk to her because they thought she was scary. And I was just like, but she's like us. And like me and my friend Joe were her only friends. And I didn't understand why people were so afraid of her. I'm like, she's not going to hurt you. What are you talking about? Why are you being so weird? I miss her. I wish I remembered her name so I could go find her and look her up and see how she's doing. 239. Okay, 208 would be. Oh, I have to redo these. It's going to bother me if I don't. No! Oh, I hate mixing colors together. Also, Ruby, can you re-email me? I've been looking for your email, and I cannot find it because I meant to send you pictures. And I, for the life of me, cannot find it, and I can't remember which one to look in, because I don't know if it was my business email, or if it was what email it was. And then I keep forgetting to, like, comment back and tell you, hey, check your email, because I had done, and I forget. Let me try that. I don't know if that works. We're quiet because it's just that we're in slow mode, so you have to wait 1 minute between. Oh, man, I didn't know that's what that meant. Maybe I can change that. Because when I did the slow mode, is that better? I think it fixed it. I could be wrong. That's dumb. Oh, that's very sweet of you to say, Hazel. See, and there goes that imposter syndrome. I'm like, do I deserve it? Do I deserve success? Like, okay, I full ass went to 7 years of college, still think that I do not deserve my degree. Yeah, that is marginally, but I don't think that's going to stack. Maybe. Let's test it out. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. Bye, Basset Hound. Hazel Eyes, I started diamond painting Christmas night. Christmas night, or Christmas Eve night, because if you're Hispanic, well, at least my family, you end up celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve. Like, you don't do anything Christmas Day except sit around and, like, eat and play with the stuff you got. But Christmas Eve, that's where it's at. But, yes, that's when my aunt got me the diamond painting. And look at me. Now I have a whole business, a whole new concept for my YouTube channel. And every once in a while she comments on my YouTube channel like, Auntie Ophelia, you're so cute. Like, do you guys have like aunts who like they feel closer to you than just being your aunt? I don't know if that makes sense. Sherry, don't even worry about it. Do what you got to do. I'm just happy you guys are here. I just didn't know if my internet, because my internet's been going in and out all day. Because when I was like teaching, it was all dodgy. Hi, Dune Buggy. I swear, either I have allergies. I got your comment, or I got your email, Rebecca. I think that's better. Yeah, so my Auntie Ophelia, she is my grandma's sister. So she's like my great aunt. And we go to her house every year for Christmas with my grandma and everybody. Well, not last year. We FaceTimed them. But, yeah, to me, I'm like, no, I feel a lot closer to her than her just being my aunt, you know? Okay, I don't know why my drill supplier did what they did with the packaging. Like, I asked them, like, can you just send them to me in bags? Like, one single bag? And they're like, oh, bags. Okay. Let's send you them in strips. And I'm like, I would much have preferred if I could just scoop them. Yes, hand washing. I'm so blind. I was like, what is that? I thought it was toast at first. But yeah, so I'm just organizing my drills so that they're easier to go through when I'm looking for customers' orders. Because it took me like 15 minutes to do 6 colors with putting them in and out of the bags. Oh, maybe it is clapping. But again, I am blind. Also, okay, I don't know if this happens to anybody else. If you guys have allergies, like seasonal allergies, hay fever, do you guys get like if your allergies are bad, does your vision get blurry? Because that happens to me. If my allergies are acting up, is there no 210? No, there's a 210. Where's the 210? 210? Where's 210? Am I missing a cup? Oh, it's right there. I'm dumb. I was like, oh no, I have to call my supplier. Does that sound weird? Like, oh, my supplier. It sounds like I'm have some kind of deals going on, if you know what I mean. I promise this is all above board. I can't do anything illegal. I'm a teacher. Yeah, but I wish they would have just sent everything in big bags, and I'm tempted to dump. What do you guys think? Like, if you guys purchased, would you want some coming in like pre-stripped bags with some that are just in little baggies, or would you prefer them just in baggies? Because like I'm repackaging these into the baggies because these aren't the right weights, and I hate having to tape these bags shut because, see, I'm gonna have to ask my supplier. Like, if I end up like, if this ends up being successful and I keep going with this, I'm gonna have to ask them if they can just like send them in big Ziploc baggies because this takes so much more time. This takes so much more time, and like sometimes they give you like 200, sometimes they give 1,000. Why? I have an avocado tree growing in my window. Tight rib cage. You know, I didn't even think about that. I thought I was having like rib cage pain right here because of the accident I was in with my husband a couple of years ago. But you know what? Maybe it is allergies because it randomly acts up. So, Sherry, are you just selling like finished diamond paintings? Because like I have some finished diamond paintings I could send you so that you could sell them if you have people to sell them to. Because like once I'm done with the painting, I don't usually do much with them. Like there's a couple that I keep, but I don't really keep many. See, I have allergies. Like I don't really feel like my allergies are worse when animals are around. Obviously, I have my baby. Come here. Come here. Give me kisses. Give me kiss. Come here. Come here. Give me kiss. Oh, how did you do that? But he doesn't give me allergies. Well, Sherry, if you want, let me know, and then I can make a post. So if you want people to send you their finished diamond paintings that they're just not gonna like do anything with, maybe you could sell those so that they can get a little extra money for not being able to work and everything. He's half Chihuahua, half Maltese. If his hair grows out, he looks completely Maltese. So I did 211. So next one is 21, 23, and 24. There we are. But yeah, can you guys let me know, like, would you guys care if they're mixed? Or would you prefer if they're mixed, or would you prefer them all just in hand-labeled baggies? Because I want them all in hand-labeled baggies. So I'm tempted to just dump all of these into, like, their own containers instead of just being like this. What color is this? Why does this happen to me? I made mistakes. See, I hate this because they keep falling all over each other. Okay, I'll email you after or Sherry, if you can, So I'll try and email you, but I will have to wait for the chat to like reload. But I won't lie, my ADHD makes me forget things. So if I do forget, you can always DM me either on Instagram or email me, and then I'll make a post on the community page and on my Instagram for people to help donate. Dude, I swear, I don't understand how the vets can be so expensive and then not fix the issue. Like, I'm dreading it, so I have to make an appointment for him because he has a little bit of an ear infection, and it's just not going away with like the over-the-counter medicine. And I'm dreading it because when I took like me and my husband's other dog to the vet, it was like $300 to get her toenail removed because like she had fallen, like her toenail had got caught in the sheets, so it like had halfway ripped off, and had it stayed it would have gotten infected, so we had to go get it removed. And it's growing back now, but it's like $300 just to like numb the area. She wasn't put to sleep or anything, just numb the area and put her like take her nail off when it's already mostly detached. I'm working on my first square diamond painting, and it looks crazy, lol, the gapping. I don't know if I'm the crooked one, or the way the diamond painting is. A lot of diamond paintings have gapping. It really just depends. I feel like I tend to get more gapping with acrylic drills, and less with resin drills, but depending on how dark the printing is on a resin drill canvas, like from Dreamer Designs, I'll notice the gapping more just because when the printing in the back is darker, it tends to like show up more, especially in lighter paintings. Okay. Is Basset Hound, did it get thicker? Because I watched this guy on YouTube called the Toe Bro, and he like does like surgeries on toenails. So like I know that if you damage your nail bed, your nail can grow back thicker or weird looking or curved or something. A couple months, no, I guess it was a year and a half ago now. I dropped an empty Tupperware container, empty, on my toenail, and it instantly bruised, and then half of it fell off, and I was just like, really? Like, okay. But I know that can happen. Dude, that's like, I understand when it's like a medical procedure, but like, why does it cost $75 just to have my dog for 10 minutes and say, okay, he's fine, just take him home? Like, what? It's really... My grandma has really thick toenails. I don't know if this is TMI, but I have a nail drill, a nail drill tool, and I file her nails down. I make them all cute. So she's had thick nails like the whole, like since I've known her anyway, and since I've known her since I was born. But just recently when I got the file, I was like, I can sand down your nails. I'll file them down. And now she's like, look it, they're so thin. Look. Yes, yes, Rebecca. Yes. Also, Rebecca, are you keeping up with the Amber Lynn Reed debacle that's going on right now? If y'all don't watch Amber Lynn Reed and you like drama shows like Little Women LA or if you like TLC's Slayton Sisters, 1,000 Pound Sisters, you'd love Amber Lynn Reed because it's just it's just great. but I'm obsessed with it. My vet doesn't charge me if I take him and nothing is wrong. Dude, you're lucky. I literally call and they're like, well, to make an appointment, you have to at least spend $75 with us. And I'm just like, huh? That's why, like, the last week, my other dog, she got a stomach ache. And 301. She got a stomach ache. And, like, I decided to wait a day because I was like, well, they're going to charge me $75 just to tell her not to eat food for a day. Because we watched them really closely, and I knew there wasn't anything, like, it could have been aside from, like, a little tummy bug. And then she was fine the next day. And luckily, I was able to call the vet, and the receptionist was like, just keep her home. Don't bring her in. You're going to waste money. 2 containers down. See, my dog, Cornelius, the one who, like, is at my parents' house, well, he comes with me when I go to my husband's house. You guys know the whole story. If you've been here, you know that I live with my parents and my husband at separate times. But I take him with me, and our other dog stays with him. And then when I go to his house, we have both the dogs. Anyway, he's gone to the vet twice. So this will be his 3rd time. My aunt took him once when he was a puppy to get spayed without asking me, without my permission. And I wanted him to have puppies, but now he can't. Because she thought it was real nice to just go and do it without my permission. Not very nice, if you ask me. Not very nice. There's free 10. Look at all this free 10. Yeah, I think I'm going to eventually just put these in their own containers. Maybe if I find a container I like, I'll just, like, do that, and then hopefully they'll fit in these. Oh, my God. Hazel, you watch her, too. Girls, we need to have a live stream watch. They charged my mom $200 for a warmer for the cat, and I don't think it worked. Dude, they charge so much. Oh my God, Sherry, that's awful. Okay, but I am like, with the whole Amberlynn Reed thing, I'm like so nervous because I follow Amberlynn Reed on Instagram, and everybody's trying to figure out who Wifey is, and everybody thinks her name's Jade, so I'm like, oh my God, had she not said what Wifey looked like, I could have been DM'd. I was scared. I was nervous. I was like, please don't bring the wrath upon the Amberlynn Reed haters. But yeah, every time they say Jade, I'm like, what's going on? Basset Hound, yeah, I mean, if I need drills, I'm going to go in my stash. Hey, I need to make this worth it somehow, and if I'm not going to get the orders, then I might as well use them, right? 304, 307, okay. This is the other Jade, just... Dude, I was watching Amberlynn Reed's live stream when I decided to go on live. Nothing much happened as far as I know. I don't think she did anything. She mentioned Becky for like 3 seconds. Still is staying silent on the whole wifey situation. But you know wifey's still there. And then I'm in a couple groups about Amberlyn Reed, because right now, so for everybody who doesn't know who Amberlyn Reed is, pretty much it's kind of like watching reality TV, but kind of like Big Brother, because you just get like a bunch of live streams of her life. So she's going through this whole breakup and new relationship, and everybody in the Amberverse, which is like all of her watchers, we're just constantly watching. We have to know what's happening. You gotta know. But right now, all she's doing is live streaming. So it's hard because her live streams are like an hour to 4 hours. So like everybody's getting bits and pieces of the information, and it's just. I will say it does help me sleep. I watch Amber to sleep, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Okay, I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but I watch her to sleep. Dude, did you guys subscribe to Becky's art channel? Or, I mean, I guess it's not an art channel. I cannot watch Chantal. I don't know why. I get really bad vibes from Chantal. Like, I think Amberlyn Reed doesn't try necessarily. Like, I think she's not malicious on purpose. I think she just doesn't realize what she's doing wrong until it's too late, and then she just backpedals. Whereas I feel like Chantal knows exactly what she's doing, and I just get negative, bad vibes from her, so I can't watch her. I haven't seen Survivor Basset Hound. Maybe, should I check that out? Honestly, I just like trash TV. Like things that I don't have to think about, like Married at First Sight. Although I'm so sad, the last season of Married at First Sight, the couple I love the most divorced, and I'm like real hurt about it. Like I'm acting like it's me getting divorced, but I loved Claire and Ryan together. Hi, Helen. Okay, I will try and watch Survivor. Is it kind of like Man versus Wild or something like that? Or is it completely different than that? You know, I only started watching 90 Day Fiance when Big Ed and I heard Big Ed and Liz are getting married. What the heck? Liz deserves better. Exactly, Rebecca. You know, I used to watch Big Brother with my grandma when I was a kid because my grandma, like, I essentially shared a room with my grandma because my sister kicked me out of our room because, you know, big sister things. Of course, she kicked her little sister out. But so I actually am familiar with Big Brother, but I haven't watched it in like a trillion years. Nope, wrong one. Move. So you know what? Maybe I'd be interested in that because the only thing like about Big Brother is like I feel like I'm never gonna catch up. You know. Now this stream has become. What is your favorite trash TV? Hold on, I need to get more drills. Ah! Almost fell right now. Also, a question for you guys. So, say you guys were buying drills from a company, right? Would you guys care if they reused bags? Like, you could tell those bags weren't like brand new because I try and be like as sustainable as possible. Like, I know there's going to be waste, but like, I would probably reuse these bags. Like, say if somebody ordered a big order and I wanted to keep them tight and everything, instead of ordering bags like this, I'd reuse them But like, does that come off as like, oh, she's cheap and she doesn't care about her customers, or like, oh, she's just reduce, reuse, recycle? Yeah, Big Ed's gross. He gives me the ick. Yeah, Big Ed is a big oof. Oh, there was a whole bag right here. And I didn't even remember. But yeah, right now I am fully invested in the Amberverse. And what else am I watching? There's somebody else I'm watching. I think my favorite two reaction channels for the Amberverse are Zachary Michael and Kicking Geese, because they're fair in their commentary. Also, I have a cousin who acts exactly like Amber, and she has a very similar childhood to Amber. So, like, no matter what, I'm gonna have some sympathy for when she, like, you know, does things that it's like, Amber, come on, baby girl, what is you doing? Oh no. And they put these in such a weird order. You should have seen when I got this delivery, though. It's like 3 huge boxes of drills. My mom was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I started a drill business. What? She was like, oh my god. What number are you? Ooh, free, Freddy, free. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Do you like Rebecca or do you have a nickname? I just want to know what you prefer. Because I know all of the Rebeccas I know, none of them go by Rebecca. But if you want to go by Rebecca, that's cool. But just if you like a nickname, I will try my best. My grandma is so caught up on, like, she always has all of the celebrity gossip, and I'm just like, Grandma, why do you know that? And she's just like, what? I watch TMZ. I'm like, oh, okay. I love Orange Queen. Who is there's so I do like compilation. Those are the ones I watch to sleep. I don't watch reaction channels to sleep. But what is the channel? It goes da-na-na, da-na-na, na-na, irked content. That's my favorite. Is it sad that I recognize certain channels by their little intro? I wonder if people, like, when they think of my channel, they think of the ba 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 that I have in the beginning of my videos. The name of my intro music is Des Ondes de Passion. I am working on organizing my drills for my drill business, Helen. What season is that? Because I'll go watch it. Because like I said, I just got into 90 Day Fiance when Rose and Ed were there, and then see, these bags keep ripping apart. Why did you do this to me? Company who sold me these drills? Pourquoi? Also, the reason why I just keep saying the company, I have no idea what their actual name is. Because there's like wholesaler sites and everything, and I just would not be able to pronounce it if I tried. Venti, 21? Sí. Can I play an instrument? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I don't think so. I mean, I think I'd remember if I could play an instrument. Unless you count singing. I mean, I don't think I can sing, but I can carry a tune. Like, I did musical theater a little bit, so, like, I am aware of how to carry a note. And I've been in a few musicals, and, like, they didn't say it was horrible, so maybe I could sing. But I have kind of like an oldies kind of singing voice. Like Cat Power Sea of Love. That's something that my voice does well with, and like Dream a Little Dream of Me. Dream a little dream of me. What number are you? 26. What? Does it go from 22 to 26? Yep. Season 2? Okay, I will go over and see season 2. What percussion instrument or all percussion instruments? Thank you. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I been able to fit 6 in these? Can I please get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle? Hold on, I have to refix things. Dang it, they could have fit 6. Ah! Yes, Etta James. That's like, I kind of have like a bluesy, like my voice does well with bluesy kind of music, but not like I'm trying to think, what like am I bad at? Like I'm bad at. I'm very much a which one's the deep one? An alto? I'm an alto. I got a deep bluesy voice. Would you like to hear me sing, pretty babies? When I was really little, Barbecia, my great-grandmother, was subscribed to the National Enquirer, so whenever we would visit, I'd read all the Hollywood gossip. Bye, Basset Hound! I have a piano in my house. My mom found it at a thrift store, and it's fully functional, works and everything. And no one in my house plays piano. So whenever people come over, she's like, if you play piano, go ahead, go do it. And she's like one of those supportive moms. It's like, go do it, go. Show us your talents. And they're always just like, Dainty Queen. Dainty, wait, did Destiny put up a video? Or Dainty the compilation channel? Thank you, Hazel. Thank you. Which, it's funny. So I started dressing vintage like my freshman year of college. No, I guess I did it a little bit in high school, but it wasn't until I was in so I was in a theater class, and one of our assignments was that we had to sing a song for class, to theater things, and oh, I thought you were talking about Dusty. I was like, what? Since when is she uploading content? But so then I was in that class, and like my husband really likes vintage music, and they told us that we had to sing a song that meant something to us. So I picked Cat Power's Sea of Love because that's how I feel about my husband. I like him. I'll keep him, and I will marry him again. But and then they were like, "Oh, you're like a lot better singer than we thought," and I was like, "Thanks." And then they were like, you should really sing more like deep women's voices. So my mom likes it when I sing Amy Winehouse and what is that one? There's a specific singer who my mom loves when I sing her music, and she's like, "Oh my god, it gives me chills," and I'm just like, I am not that good of a singer. What is her name? I cannot think of her name, but hold on. I have a whole playlist of songs because my mom's like, sing for me. And I'm like, I mean, I guess. So let me see. I have a whole playlist, like, songs to try and sing. Because my mom's always like, oh, try and do this one. And I'm just like, oh, I have a whole playlist for me and my husband. I forgot about that. What is her name? Oh, no, that is not. Yeah, I can't find the playlist. But yeah, I really love those. So I'm an alto. Yeah. Oh, but so I had already been dressing vintage for a few years, and then see, I knew I came in here for a reason. What was it? Ah, no! Don't fall out. But so I was already dressing vintage, and then there was a play that was set in the 1920s, and they were like making everybody sing for tryouts, and I sang the song I sang in class, and then they were like, wow, I think I had to sing Dream a Little Dream of Me. I don't remember what it's called. But like the birds singing in the sycamore tree, Dream a Little Dream of Me, that one. And I got a part in that musical, and that was a bad experience, but I got cast, so excuse me. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is I think I'm going to do what I said and transfer these to different bags. Just because I don't want all of the little, like, pieces to fall over, but also that's going to be a pain. Doris Day, I don't know. I have not heard her music. Is Dainty the one that it always has that same, like, suspicious music playing in the background? Why do I do the things I do? But I think I am going to transfer these to baggies. I think I'll do the first color Or maybe I can do it one color at a time as I get orders, or maybe that's a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see. Now this goes from one. I'm just going to get a new one. D, F, C, 315. And I'll be trying to go live once a week again. But we'll see. I almost like didn't. I haven't been posting that much just because, like, you know, starting a new job always takes a bit out of you. 336. See, you know what? I'm gonna have to do this now. See, but the thing about the smaller strip baggies is they're like falling apart. Like they keep breaking off and like just being single packets, and I don't want to risk them going all over the place. And then this takes up so much plastic, like the space. So I don't know. But I kind of need it to be like I can file through it because every time I have to get something, I have to pull it out fully and like unravel it and everything. So I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. So I am going to go and try and exist and hope and pray that, let's see. I mean, it feels a lot better that my like pulled muscle gets better. But thank you guys for keeping me company. I'm glad I went live. I wasn't going to because I was like anxious because of like my neck pain, because my anxiety is related to anytime there's any health thing happening with me, I get anxious, and it is what it is. But I can't stop saying it is what it is because of Amberlyn Reed. Okay, before I leave, I need to know, do you guys have like Amberisms that you do? I said type deal the other day to one of my students. I was like, stop, throw it away. But I can't help it. I've been watching her like 6 months before Shrimpgate. And I should not have twisted my head like that. Don't worry, I already have it in my messages, so I won't forget to check out your shop, Jeanette. But yeah, I'm gonna go just because since I'm still having those allergy issues, like the more I talk, the like more sore my palate gets. But I'm gonna go watch a compilation video. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful night. Thank you guys so much for showing up, and I'll see you soon. I'll see when I go live next. Okay, bye. And now I'm gonna have an awkward ending while I end this.